In the distance to the right are the Sandia and Manzano mountains. Sandia means watermelon. Manzano is apple. And over to the left, you can see a little bit of the rain as the sun goes down. And then you can't really catch the coloring. It's just the way it is with a low-budget cell phone. It's very open to the east until you get down into the valley where the Rio Grande River runs. It's very flat and dry. Albuquerque area is called the High Desert. I'm headed north on I25. I was dropping my daughter off at New Mexico Tech in the city of Socorro. I'm driving back to Albuquerque. And I thought I'd make a quick video to show you the shortcut using the Isleta turnoff to get to South Coors, so that you don't stay on 25 and go all the way into the center of town, but you stay on the west side. The west side of Albuquerque using Southern Coors, South Coors, is the best way to get to the west side of town, or it's a nice little shortcut if once you hit Albuquerque, you have to head towards Arizona, California, Utah, whatever. Any little city off to the west. Here's our turnoff. The speed limit is 75 on the interstate. So as you could see earlier, I was doing about 70. I like this turnoff because it's quiet. It isn't traveled much. It has nice views because the road goes down near the river. So it's cooler and greener. Let me just verify that I'm clear. And we are. And I renegotiate my hands. The driving is the important part, not the video. The speed limit is fairly quick. I mean, right now I'm going a little slower because I've been in and out of rain tonight. And it's been windy. It is the beginning of August, and our monsoon time, it had been running a little late. And we finally got some rain off and on yesterday and today. And we were very blessed in that we picked up hay for the goats before the rain hit. So our hay, which we also get in Isleta, we get it on the other side of the river though, at Jaramillo Hay. We were very blessed that we picked up our bales for the next 6 weeks before the rain came. So when you come down at dead ends, you can just go right or left. Heading left or heading north is the way to get to Albuquerque. If you went south, you would go through Los Lunas and into Berlin, etc. And that's a nice way to go too, but it's not quite as fast. So right here it's 45, but it will speed up to 55 really quickly here. So it's still pretty quick road. And it's a nice drive. Sorry, the things from my rearview mirror may bother some people that watch this, but I really enjoy it. It's a white noise to me, like a metronome, very rhythmic. And you can see it's just a straight shot. Technically, when we leave the Isleta Pueblo area, which will be when we go under I25, because it curves back toward the city, and we will go under I25 here shortly. That's about when you leave the Pueblo to enter the city of Albuquerque in the southwest limits. Right about now, you would start losing whatever radio station you were listening to, most likely. And someone pulled over under the bridge. This area is still part of the Pueblo property. And now we've left the reservation. And at this point, we just refer to this road as South Coors. You can probably hear a few raindrops, just small ones hitting the windshield. Earlier we had really big ones, like giant hail, but it was just really big raindrops. You can see that it's nice. It has a lot of trees. There are people that have horses along this road. Technically, they would call this part of the South Valley. Chris and I, we don't live actually in the valley. We live in what's called the West Mesa area. We are up higher and not so close to the water table. Our neighborhood is Westgate Heights, which is a really fancy name for a really old, rundown part of town. And this part of the road on Old Coors is still 55 miles an hour. Until you get a little closer to the Super Walmart. There's a newly built up area over here on South Coors near Rio Bravo, and there's a theater and medical facilities. There's a lot of restaurants and shopping. Well, right now we're still in the older area, and it still has a faster speed limit. Been a long day today. I went down to Socorro to pick her up and drove back. Then I drove down to Socorro to drop her off. I'm on my way back. And 2 round trips is a whole tank of gas. Which right now, even going to Sam's Club is about $50 dead on for my little car. You can see up ahead there's a stoplight. That's where the traffic will slow down a little. We haven't hit the busy traffic. It's a Tuesday night, so it's not very busy out here. Going a little under the speed limit right now, but that's okay. It is more congested. I'd rather go slower because someone's nervous than go the speed limit and watch somebody get pressured and anxious and drive poorly. So you can see over here on the east side, on the right, lots of shops and things over here now. Everything from Discount Tire to Chick-fil-A to Dion's, which is a local pizza place. Super Walmart. I think there's a Ross over here too. McDonald's. All over to my left on the west, someone has an alfalfa field. So it's a real mix down here, where the city is starting to take over, but the South Valley is still strong. All right, This is a really long video and it'll take forever to upload. So I'm going to go ahead and shut it off. But the light up ahead is Rio Bravo. And that goes all the way back out to I25. But if you stay on Coors, Coors will run all the way up to I40 and you can head west or east when you reach it over there. Bye.